But I've been in the habit of, having an online class for a long time, and then, I like to record a session and post it once a week. And then I haven't been the last several weeks, and so now I have people kind of emailing me going, I missed the recording, and I don't always have time to go find another place. So we are recording this. All right. So if you don't want to be on recording, just stay right where you are. If you want to be on recording, come up here with me. Everybody goes, we're good. Do want to make some of talking about it here. June 25th, they'll be announcing up front. We're going to have a senior self-defense class from 8:30 to 11:30. That's on a Thursday. It'll be here. It'll be $30 a person. I will not be teaching this one. Actually, I will be on a plane to one of my international conferences. But Hank and Helen will be here. It's military martial arts. They do a fantastic job. They've been going around doing these senior self-defense. It's been very well received. And so I asked if they were interested, and then we talked to Michelle. So on June 25th, we'll do a seniors self-defense. So it should be good. All right, any questions before we get started? We have some new faces, so welcome. So, any questions? All right, feet together. So all of this is just mindfulness, breath. Put hands, one hand, does not matter which one, over abdomen, lower dantian, what we call this section in here. And it's a place where you get original energy, original chi. It's where a place for refinement. But right now, just take a good deep breath. Use your belly. Good diaphragmatic breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let everything go. Just focus on your breath. Again, breathe in. If you sense any tension in your body, just relax it. Let it go. Once again, deep breath. One more time. Now, just sink into one foot, step out with the other. And what I want you to do is we're just going to just do the windmills. So to start out, it is your hips and your shoulders that are moving your arms. You need to swing your arms on your own. Feet stay forward. And all this time, focus on your breathing. Nice deep breaths. And now, take one arm and knock it on the lumbar area of your back. And the other one will come up to the long one and the shoulders. For those that are new to it, this phase is just all about activation. Kind of waking up the body, the nerve endings, becoming more accustomed or attuned to them. Let the hands begin to drop. Down. Slow it down. Just feel the coolness of the wind between your fingers and your palm. Bring it to a standstill. And begin to knock. So I'm going to knock on the sternum, just straight down the chest, and the conception vessel coming up and down. And come over, knock again, top of chest, on one and kidney points. And you can roll the abdomen. It does not matter which way you start. For those that really like symmetry, whatever way you started, then reverse and go the other way. And with this, we're just waking up nerve endings. Back up to the top. Pat on your shoulders. You're going to pat down the inside of your arm. We'll pat up the outside. Reason being, the meridians. Start to bend the body, work to the extremities. Down meridians, again at the tip of the extremities, to the other side and work it over the top. And then come down to the kidneys. Knock on kidneys, your glutes. Take a step out if you need to for stability. Come down the hamstrings, back to knees, calves. Come up the inside. Knocking on hip flexors. Coming back to hips, glutes, hamstrings. Up through the center line, and now just brush, clearing away any excess, any other energy, bringing everything away. Good. All right, now feet underneath the shoulders. Just take your arms, roll your elbows out just a little bit so you have a little space, and then once again, don't stand with your knees locked. Pull up on your toes just a little bit. Your spine is just straight down. And just stand and feel. Just absorb. Check your shoulders. Make sure they're dropped. Just tune into your body. Just feel. Focus on your breath, the feelings that you sense. And relax. Now, throw it as if you're throwing the hip out, back upon, bring it in. So you kind of use your hip, your shoulders to throw that. So it's easy to use kind of force and power with this, but the idea there's very little muscle involved. I'm using my hip and shoulders to throw the arm out, and then that's my inhale and exhale. I imagine I'm taking all that energy, then we're pulling in to the center. One more time. Now, both hands kick the hips back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel the kinetic chain in your shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers. Everything nice and loose and flowing. I use my inhale, pushing back, exhale, pulling forward. Almost no perceptible difference between the inhale and the exhale. Just forget about feelings. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Just move. One more time. Good. Now, float the hands up, mixing fire and water. Float the hands down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, going down. Now, touch heaven and earth. One hand spirals up. This is the inhale. Exhale. Roll the fingers, little fingers towards you. And inhale up the other side. Good. Inhale. You can press that hip out a little bit, have more of a stretch. Exhale. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. For those of you who've been with me for a little bit, imagine breathing through every pore in your body. Inhale, imagine you are all energy. So now you're just breathing in energy as if through every pore in your body. Good. Drop the hands down, feet together. Now, your inhale, I want you to look directly behind you and to a spot about 10 feet or so behind. And then on the exhale, bring it back to home. Inhale. Turn the other side. Use your eyes to get as much turn as you can. Exhale, come back to home. Other side. Works on spinal health. And home. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Spinal cord breathing. Just drop your tailbone. As I inhale, I spread, shoulders get down, elbows push behind the back, chest comes out. Remember to breathe from your diaphragm. Exhale, drop your spine, collapse everything in the front. Inhale, expand. Exhale, condense and contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Notice when I'm coming up, shoulders are down, elbows extend, but they're still breathing from lower dantian. There's a feeling where you want to breathe from your chest in this. We'll go for diaphragmatic breathing. Good. One more time. Good. Now, throw it out and come back. So inhale. Exhale as if I'm rolling the fingers together and pressing. This movement all comes from the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Corkscrew the arms. So notice the arms spiral. Disregard the crunching you hear. One more time. Good. Drop the hands. Off to one side. Come around. And shoot it. Step out. Gather energy. This is my inhale. Drop your shoulders, move through your core, press. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Extend. Switch to the other side. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that kinetic chain. Your body moving. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Extend again. Reach. Gather. Express. Gather. Express. Last one. this front foot, toes out, sink in the middle. Come back around. Go to the other side. Sink in the middle. Pressing down with your shoulders, pressing down through your palms. Your palms, almost always, are never flat. Extend the little finger and the thumb, so you have this concave, and use that for the structure of your palms. For those that are more adventurous, drop straight down, come back up. If your knees don't want to do too much, just go where you're comfortable. It is a wonderful workout for your knees. And back to center. Right hand goes behind the lumbar. Left hand starts crossing the body. The mind is in the palm. Remember the shape of the palm. Coming up. I'm actually extending through my shoulder, my elbow, but they're not locked. Spiral. Feel that torque in the tendons. Come across your center, all the way to the other side. Come back to center, focus, come down. Plucking stars. This is the inhale. Connecting. Exhale. I do a shorter inhale. And exhale. Focus and resonate. Feel the resonating energy. Nothing tense. Your breathing may be different than mine. This is all my inhale, very slow on the inhale. If you need to break it up, do so. Just remain connected and mindful. Good. All right. Step out for stability. Little men's in. So, teacup exercise. Palm stays oriented to the sky. Notice the elbow will change to keep the palm. You will feel some tension in your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Your hip and your elbow kind of stay a little bit connected. Breathing is always still that deep diaphragmatic breathing. Anytime we're in a situation where we feel uncomfortable, we tend to hold our breath or shorten our breath. So when you're learning something new, make sure that you're breathing deeply. All right, we've gone into the outside here. Let's do two hands. Come to center. Both of them come around. One more time. And back to going to the outside. And guess what we're going to do now? This one's going to go to the inside. And this one goes to the inside. Just feel the movements. Just feel the flow of it. Let's do 2 hands to the inside. And let's go to the outside, to the inside, feeds to the outside, feeds to the inside, feeds to the inside, feeds to the outside, feeds to the inside, feeds to the outside, and we'll bring it home. Now, float hands up. Float hands down. Connecting with energy centers. Lower dantian, middle dantian. Float the hands down. One more time. Now, just take the hands, imagine you've got a ball of energy. I'm just going to roll it in your hands. You can use your imagination, some like the vision of water, some see electric. I tend to just feel. Now, right hand on the bottom, left hand on top. We're going to go into dragon. You're going to take a small step out. Your right hand is just going to go as if you're throwing a frisbee. The left hand goes straight to the sky, palm up. When you get perpendicular here, open that foot up. This hand remains horizontal. This one comes up. Feel that stretch. Release. Come back. Bring it in, left hand on the bottom. Inhale, exhale, spread. Gather, right hand, open, and close. Left hand on the bottom. Left hand grows, and come back, and press. Hands down, bring the hands up, turn the palms over, palms out, press out. You should feel this is the shape you want, as if I have this rounded shape, and my hands were down here just a little bit below my waist, and then I bring them up. Inhale, bring them in, exhale, push out, maintain the circle. Inhale, gather, exhale, maintain the circle. One more time, inhale, exhale. Straighten the fingers, drop. Now, inhale, exhale. So this is reversed. Inhale, pushing out. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more time. We'll kind of work into our flows. So we start out always with the lungs, with metal. So with the lungs, there's colors that get associated. So when you're breathing in, then imagine you're filling your lungs with this brilliant white light. You always want to have this attitude of gratitude. We'll start this flow with rising up, connecting, up over the head, to to the shoulders, turn the palms up, press. Hold for 2 counts. Then exhale, connecting on the way down. So gathering, breathing in, beautiful white light, attitude of gratitude. Connecting with all the energy centers on the way up. Hold the breath for 2 counts. Turn the hands over, exhale on the way down. Again, connect with root chakra, sacral, solar plex, heart, throat, third eye, crown. Up. Turn the hands over, connecting with crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plex, sacral, and root. Again. Obviously, it's difficult for me to do this while we're talking, but anytime that we're moving throughout the entire session, if you keep your tongue at just at the roof of your mouth, just behind your front teeth, and turn it over and come down, you will connect the governing channel rolling up your back with the conception channel running down your front. And you'll make that energetic connection that much stronger, and down. Hands out to the side. Connect index finger and thumb. Inhale. Bring everything in. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shoulders always down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Standing meditation for metal. Air holds ball in front. Leave the fingers connected. Index finger and thumb, you're connecting these 2 meridians. Just stand and absorb. Tongue at the roof of your mouth. Just focus on your breath. If you feel tension in your body, just release it. By shifting your awareness to whatever area seems tense, your body will tend to release that tension anyway. One more good deep breath. Good. All right, drop that. Let's go into then kidneys. Kidneys, going to visualize this brilliant balloon. And we're going to start. One hand goes behind the lumbar and the Ming Men, life gate. This hand, I inhale, bend at the waist, squeeze the kidneys. As if I'm picking up energy, I'm leading with my core. Inhale, exhale. Just bring it right across the face. Notice as the core is shifting the direction. Inhale, imagine you're picking up energy, and just let it run into your body. One more time. Remember your knees are not locked. And now we're going to Zen circles. So now we're going to cut it to the waist. My inhale, and I'm going to come out and my dantian and my elbow are aligned. Each circle gets a little bit smaller, and a little bit smaller, until there's nowhere else to go. And then bring those two fingers in, connect, lower dantian. Just stand and absorb. Just imagine you've got that fire down lower dantian. This energy that's rolling, is building. Switch. Left hand now goes to Ming Men. Right hand comes up and scoops. Go down deep to the earth. Pick up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gathering. Exhale, letting just imagine all that energy running into my body, sinking into the bones and marrow. Now, send circles, take it to the waist. Kind of change the direction to the front of you. And every time the navel moves, the elbow moves, until I know where the circle's too small, and then I come straight out. Connect it and stand. Just absorb. One more good deep breath. Going to the fountain. Hands come out to the side. As it dives down, back the palms together. You're going to drop your spine straight down, your tailbone, as if you're picking up, say, kettlebells. Then pull that energy. Imagine pulling energy up through your legs, through your torso. It's right up by your sternum. Let everything go. Again, hold. Leading energy up. Letting it express. You can continue to take that energy right out the crown of your head if you wish. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Standing meditation for water. Bear holds fall on the back, same as we did in the front. Make sure your shoulders are dropped. Make sure you're breathing from dantian. This is one of the standing meditations where it's very easy just to breathe through your chest, and you'll know because only your chest moves. You want your belly to move, diaphragm working. More good deep breath. All right, drop the hands. We're going to go into now liver. Liver, green. So spring with growth. So we're going to come up on the right side, resonating with the energy coming up. Liver and gallbladder meridians up over the head. And exhale. Other side. Inhale. Connect with and sense the energy in your body up over your head. And exhale, release. Again. Inhale. Feel that energy. Exhale. Inhale. Attitude of gratitude, just sensing, feeling. Gallbladder meridians run back and forth across the head. So you're connecting all of those points. You are energy. And you're connecting with those parts of you that are energy as well. Again. Good. Bring the feet underneath you, out to the side. We're going to do repulse the monkey. So you spread out your arms. My inhale, bring it right by the back of your head. Then connect with the forearms, the palms, the other forearm. Then as if you're slapping down, picking up an energy ball, extending. My right hand's going to extend now, and my left. My right just extends back along the chest, comes back, clears through the brain, connects, down, pick up energy, present, come forward, right hand now extends, left comes back. Bring it right by the base of your skull, come in. It's repulsing the monkey, it aids in clearing the mind of excess. Now, when you get that energy ball, just bring it to the front. Bring your feet underneath your shoulders. Same as we did before, just kind of pulse. If you're just joining us, it's a mental exercise that's imagining until you begin to really feel, which you will. Inhale, my hands move to no longer feel a connection. Exhale, they move to reestablish that connection. Some days my energy ball seems really large. Some days it seems smaller. Doesn't matter, just go with it. You can change the orientation of your hands, whatever helps you to feel. Now one more good deep breath. And bring the hands perpendicular to each other or parallel. And now point the fingers back on the inhale. And here, for those of you who want to have all the little instructions, pull up on your toes so that you activate sole of your foot. Your knees are not bent. They are straight but not straight. In other words, that's locked. Just bend them. Drop your tailbone straight down. Drop your chin. Imagine you have thread tied to the ceiling, pulling your spine up. Now with that, on your inhale, with all those instructions, with your inhale, imagine you're leading energy up your spine, across your head. As you point the fingers out, you're leading that energy down your front. Connect the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Now on your inhale, pull up on perineum. And then relax. Lead energy up. Lead energy down. Lead energy up, across the brain, the mind, the head, down the front. Microcosmic orbit. The hands are an anchor. You can actually do this standing in line at the store, anywhere. One more time, inhale, exhale, good. Now keep the shape with your feet, the spine, bring your hands up so they're facing you, right about throat level. Shoulders are naturally down, elbows are naturally flared, but not out here. I just want you to stand and absorb. You can continue with the microcosmic orbit if you wish. You don't need the hands, they're just an anchor. Or just feel. Listen for any tension in the body. When you stand like this for For about 5 to 15 minutes, the body starts to adjust itself. It releases tension, which in turn gives you far more energy. Always breathing through the diaphragm. You activate the vagus nerve, parasympathetic nervous system, shifting the body and you just rest. One more good breath. Okay, drop the hands. All right, so we have been through metal, been through water, been through wood. Now we'll come to fire. Fire's in the heart. So you're going to imagine good heart red energy. We'll start with cloudy hands. So one hand comes across, connect your heart energy and your palm energy together. For me, this is one inhale. Exhale. Mindfulness and breath. Inhale, connect. Exhale, stay mindful. Drop the lower dantian. Now we started enhancing the three treasures, the Qing essence. So original essence we find energy in lower dantian. Take it back up to heart. This house works on obviously Qi with her energy, and heart especially is with compassion, connection with each other. Then take it in the third eye. For spirits, Shen is the Chinese word. Intuition, back to heart, one more full inhale and an exhale, float the hands down. Then we'll come up, Lady works the shuttle. This comes in, raises, this pushes. This comes, breathing here is really slow. The palms rotate towards the sky. Pericardium meridian points to the heart. This hand comes down. This one now starts to spiral up. And when I get to center line, I start my exhale. I push. Inhale. Exhale. Stay mindful. Put your mind in the palms. Fix the whole body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Float the hands down. Next flow. Inhale up. Come right to heart. Diamond mudra out. Exhale. Inhale. Float the elbows up and around. Exhale. Drop down my hip flexors, pick up, and then just bask in that energy. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we always try and go for no perceptible stop between the starting and stopping. They just flow. So inhale, exhale, drop the shoulders, press, float the elbows up, inhale, come around, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Good. Now just come up, standing meditation, diamond mudra. Just stand. Your choice, you can either be bringing energy into your heart chakra through the diamonds or sending out. And just connect and relax. You always drop into feeling mode. If you find yourself analyzing, just breathe. Focus back in your heart. All right, one more good breath. And exhale, drop the hands. So now, stomach and spleen, yellow. We'll start out with one hand, kick the hips back. My inhale is if I'm gathering energy. My exhale, condensing, compressing lower dantian. Hips go back, arm goes out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Remember, everything about you is energy. Everything around us is energy. Picking up what's around them, put it into my system, give me good fresh energy. Again. And now both hands, so come back. Feel the weight shifts as you push your hips back, you sink into your heels. Imagine your heels going into the earth. Inhale. As you come forward, your weight shifts more to the center, to the balls of your feet. Feel the stability. Gather. Compress and condense. Gather. Compress and condense. One more time. Gather. Okay, make sure your feet are right up under your shoulders. Standing meditation for earth. Elbows to the side. Forearms out. Fingers splayed and kind of cocked towards the earth. This is 4 gates breathing. So, first inhale, imagine I'm breathing, I'm taking energy up through my palms. The inhale and exhale, I let it center all the way through my system. You can actually imagine you breathing in with every pore on this, but put focus on the palms. So inhale, Exhale, imagine all that energy sinking into bones and marrow. This time, breathe in through your feet. Imagine I'm breathing energy up into my feet with the inhale. And the exhale, let it center into my bones, palms. Exhale. Inhale through feet. Exhale, compress, condense, let's settle into bones. Back to palms. Exhale. Feet. You can hold both in your mind, do hands and feet at the same time. It's almost as if you're breathing throughout the entire body. Feel that energy. You're becoming aware of it, and then we begin to harness it. One more good diaphragmatic breath. Good. Drop the hands. Bring the feet somewhat together. Triple warmer. Up. Imagine just bathing in beautiful violet light. Coming down, connecting with your energy centers. So gathering energy all around. Feed it in. Crown chakra. Third eye. Throat. Heart. Solar plex. Sacral. Root. Nice violet light. 2 more times. And the last one will end with Om. So gather. Feet together, heels together. Lower down Tian. Bamboo swings in the breeze, sways in the breeze. Just stand and absorb. If you find yourself moving, allow yourself to move. Close out. Thank you. Does everybody feel? Better? Calm? Good? Yeah? All right. Go take that goodness out. Go smile with somebody.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
I have a quick question.
Yes, ma'am.